Have you ever wondered what lies behind Pikachu, Charizard, and all those pocket monsters that have conquered the world? Get ready, because the story of Pokémon is much deeper and more fascinating than you imagine. Let's go back to the small town of Machida, Japan, in the early 80s. A young man named Satoshi Tajiri, a boy with an overflowing passion for insects, spent hours exploring forests and fields, collecting and studying every creature he found. For him, these little beings were a miniature universe, full of secrets and surprises. But times were changing. Rapid urban development threatened the natural spaces where Satoshi played, and with them, his passion. Then, an idea germinated in his mind. How could he share that fascination with insects with other children, even in an increasingly artificial world? In 1982, Satoshi founded the magazine, Game Freak, dedicated to arcade video games. His passion led him to study programming and video game design. But it wasn't until he saw Nintendo's Game Boy, with its link cable that allowed two consoles to be connected, that Satoshi's vision began to take shape. What if we could exchange creatures through this cable, he wondered. The idea was simple but revolutionary: capture, train, and exchange virtual monsters. Thus, the seed of Pokémon was born. The road was not easy. Satoshi and his team, which included artist Ken Sugimori, struggled for 6 long years. Funding was scarce, and Nintendo was not entirely convinced of the project. Many considered it a strange and unattractive game. But Satoshi persevered. He believed in his vision, in the power of connecting people through fantasy and adventure. Finally, in 1996, Pokémon Red and Green arrived in Japanese stores. Sales were slow at first. But word of mouth, especially among children, began to work its magic. The idea of collecting and training creatures, of exchanging them with friends, resonated deeply. The success in Japan was only the beginning. Nintendo saw the global potential of Pokémon and bet on its internationalization. In 1998, Pokémon arrived in the United States and Europe, unleashing a true Pokémania. The game became a cultural phenomenon, driven by an anime series, collectible cards, toys, and all kinds of merchandising. Pokémon became an unstoppable machine. Each new generation of games, each new creature, fueled the passion of millions of fans around the world. But like any legend, Pokémon is also surrounded by myths and curiosities. One of the most persistent rumors is that of the Pokémon shock. It was said that an episode of the anime, Dino Senshi Porygon, Electric Soldier Porygon, caused epileptic seizures in hundreds of Japanese children due to the rapid flashes of red and blue light. The episode was removed from the programming and never aired again. Although the incident was real and regrettable, the direct connection between the episode and the epileptic seizures has been questioned. Some experts suggest that the flashes acted as a trigger in people with a predisposition to photosensitivity, but did not cause epilepsy in people who did not have it. The Pokémon shock became an urban legend, a reminder of the potential dangers of technology and the importance of moderation. But it also demonstrated Pokémon's power to capture the world's attention, even in tragic circumstances. Today, Pokémon is much more than just a video game. It is a multi-billion-dollar franchise that includes video games, anime, cards, movies, theme parks, and endless products. Pokémon has managed to transcend generations, adapting to new times without losing its original essence: adventure, friendship, and connection with a world of fantasy. Pokémon Go, released in 2016, demonstrated the franchise's ability to reinvent itself. The game, which uses augmented reality to allow players to capture Pokémon in the real world, became a global phenomenon, leading millions of people to explore their cities and towns in search of new creatures. The story of Pokémon is a story of perseverance, creativity, and the ability to connect with the child within us all. Satoshi Tajiri, that young insect collector, managed to transform his passion into a global phenomenon that has marked generations. Because sometimes, behind a simple, pocket monster, there is a whole legend that few know. Did you like this story? Subscribe to Myths and Brands to discover the secrets behind your favorite brands and leave us a comment telling us which is your favorite Pokémon.